What's happening, podcasters? My name is Sebastian Rusk, and I help marketers and entrepreneurs just like you launch successful podcasts. In this video, I want to break down exactly what type of podcast packages are available when it comes to equipment. That's right. So a lot of people ask, what equipment should I get? Is it very difficult to utilize and to set up? And the answer is absolutely not. No. Our friends over at Amazon and other brands like Sweetwater make it very, very easy to get everything all together, meaning your mic, your headphones. If you decide to go with the receiver route, maybe there's a mic arm like I've got right here where I can swing the mic right in front of me. This is called a pop filter. Usually you can get all of these things as part of a package or bundle on websites like Amazon and also Sweetwater. So what I'm going to do is we're going to jump into a screen share real quick. I'm just going to take you right over to Amazon and over to Sweetwater, and I'm going to point out the products that I see as most valuable, especially if you're a beginner just getting started. You don't want to spend a ton of money on your equipment. You absolutely don't need to. There's such affordable solutions out there that I want to make sure you're clear on all of those options. So I'm going to dive into the screen share right now, go over to Amazon, go over to Sweetwater, go through and show you exactly which ones you need. And then I'm going to provide you with all the links that you need below in the description of this video. That way you have everything you need in order to make a conscious decision on which podcasting equipment package is for you. Let's get started. All right, podcasters. So here we are on Amazon.com. I just searched Blue Snowball Bundle. The reason I chose that search is because that's the mic that I used early on when starting my podcast way back when. Blue Snowballs have been around for a minute. They became popular because they're USB mics, number one. Number two, they have a setting on it that allows you to be directional. So you see on the right-hand side, the mic here, Amazon choice. You can set that in the middle of the table and record a podcast with people sitting all around. You're not going to get that up close, crispy audio quality, but it's far better than, say, recording with just a laptop and the built-in mic on a laptop. You can pick up this bundle for about $75. It plugs right into your USB adapter. These headphones are great studio headphones, and that's a pop filter that you would put in front of the mic to prevent the mic from popping when you pronounce specific words, just how sound operates. Another great mic is the Blue Yeti. This is more of a gamer's bundle right here, but this Blue Yeti mic, a little bit more. It's probably at about $120. Is a phenomenal mic as well. Great quality, not that much more. Here's another example of it. Again, these are they try to display them here for gamers, but these mics can be utilized for anything you're doing pertaining to recording audio. There it is, the Blue Yeti with headphones. You can get that bundle all together. A little more expensive, $139, but again, compared to professional podcast microphones, this has a stand. You can also put it on a microphone arm. I'll show you one of those in just a second, which are where you can hang and be a legit looking studio, if you will. The mic could hang from there, or you could use this stand where it's portable. You put the pop filter on, you've got the headphones. I really, really like that setup. While I don't have a Blue Yeti, I did recently upgrade to this bundle right here. I met a guy on a cruise ship a couple months back, and he's a financial advisor, just launched his own podcast, and was previously a sound engineer. So I wanted to take some advice from him, but I didn't want to complicate the podcast recording process. He said, this will not do that. All you're doing is you're adding a monitor and audio interface. You're upgrading your microphone and, of course, your headset. So you see this monitor right here plugs right into my computer via USB. The mic goes right on my mic stand with my pop filter, and, of course, the headset does what headsets do. This runs you about $219. The quality is impeccable, but it's not as good as the Mac Daddy of all podcast audio recording microphones, and that would be the Shure SM7B. This is what Gary Vee uses if you listen to the Gary Vee podcast. Joe Rogan. $399, totally an investment, but you will sound absolutely amazing. So these are my recommendations for bundles, packages, sweetwater.com or amazon.com. Don't buy anything outside of a major brand. You're probably just buying junk, and you're going to have to rinse and repeat that process. Blue microphones are amazing, and so are Shure microphones, SHURE. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, pick the mic of your choice, and push the record button and get that podcast episode recorded. All right, friends, I hope you better understand exactly what options are now available for you regarding your podcasting equipment. Isn't it easy? Isn't it as simple? Isn't it more affordable than you actually thought it was? I first started with Amazon, and I started with a blue snowball mic. It cost me about $75 at the time. It was a plug and play, and I liked it because it was the round directional mic. So if I wanted to have a conversation with people sitting around the table, I could do that. It still had good audio quality. I've had that for since the beginning, really, or about halfway through, and then I moved and stepped up my game a little bit with a Focusrite that I got over at Sweetwater. That was the package that I had showed you. It runs you a couple $100. You're up in your game a little bit because you've got a receiver that plugs into your computer so you can adjust your audio volumes, etc. But again, if I was to give you your number one bit of advice on creating a podcast on a budget, it would be to simply buy a lav mic like the one I showed you and plug it into your iPhone with your voice recorder and record. In the event you're doing interviews on Zoom, you can buy a USB mic just like the Audio-Technica one or the Blue Snowball one that I showed you, and with some headphones, and still get a good quality podcast episode out of that without spending $1 bazillion, keeping it lean and mean and affordable for yourself while you're getting your show off the ground. Listen, if you have any questions about this video and what I've covered and the equipment and how I like this equipment or how it works, or any questions that pertain to anything regarding your podcast or any video that you have on this channel, please comment below with your questions. I personally answer each and every one of them. If you feel so inclined, go ahead and like the video and share it with your friends and those that you share content with. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. This way, you're going to get updates as new videos become available. I will see you next time, future podcasters or podcaster.